Hey everybody, I'm Mr. Hanson and I'm here to talk to you today about folk instruments. Folk instruments are instruments that are common to a certain place or culture. That means they're instruments that might be really common in one part of the world or one country, but you don't necessarily see them very often in other areas. Folk instruments are also instruments that are members of the strings, percussion, woodwinds, and brass families, but they're not necessarily instruments that you would find in the orchestra. If you are going to find folk instruments in the orchestra, generally that will be in the percussion family. There is one member of the orchestra, though, that's a very popular folk instrument in the United States. Can you guess what that is? So what are the different folk instruments? Well, let's look at a few of them. I bet you've heard of some of them before. This folk instrument is called the accordion. The accordion comes from Germany and sounds like this. This instrument is from Scotland and it is called the bagpipes. This is what the bagpipes sounds like. This box-shaped drum is called a cajon, and it is from Peru. This is what a cajon sounds like. The djembe is a drum that originated in West Africa. Here's what the djembe sounds like. The sitar comes from India. This is what a sitar sounds like. The banjo is an example of a folk instrument that would be part of the strings family. Here's what the banjo sounds like. The didgeridoo is a native instrument from Australia. Here's how the didgeridoo sounds. Remember I told you there was one folk instrument that is a member of the orchestra that's very popular in the United States? Did you guess which one it was? This is the fiddle, or you might recognize it as the violin. This instrument is used in a lot of folk music to add musical color. So that's it. That's the folk instruments. Does any music you listen to use folk instruments? Do you know any songs that have folk instruments in them? If you do, let your teacher know. That's it for today. See you all soon and keep making music.